And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One out, runner at second. Now at the plate, Gerald Hayden.
And every at-bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
One time, here we go.
Hit hard, base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0. And that'll keep his hitting streak alive. He's reaching heights that very few players ever had.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no signs of slowing down, that's when the baseball world starts to get a little excited. This has become the story in the league right now. You start checking off the days until the next benchmark, 40, 44, 56. And as well as he's swinging it, it seems like all those numbers right now, Boog, they are doable.
Checks over to first, back safely. The punch out there, and 2 away now.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
That one gets down for a hit. Lead runner around second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. 1 run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Hard hit left side. They get the force. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Padres 1 and the Twins 0.
Up next for the Padres.
2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay, the tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Back here in San Diego, well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in for San Diego, Gerald Hayden. Hayden goes 6'1", only 18 years old, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over 450 in his last 10 games.
Let it fly right here.
The pitch. That's ripped. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Bogarts in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Here's a 1-1.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Wouldn't chase that time. Hayden aboard here at first with nobody out. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free
The
pass.
first baseman.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. On the ground. Dives, but he kicks off his glove. There's one. Set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the third baseman, Gerald Hayden. The pitch. That one hammered center field. Margot moving back. And it's out of here. He'll touch them all. His 42nd home run of the season. It's 7-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it. After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.